The Shape of Memory is a solo exhibition by Jessica Ajuyah at Terra Culture, Lagos.
The Shape of Memory is a solo exhibition by visual artist Jessica Ajuyah, presenting a series of digital paintings that explore womanhood, memory, and identity through color, composition, and emotional storytelling.
I've always been very experimental with my art, so through that I started to get better at it because it was something that was very new to me, learning how to draw on something other than like a piece of paper, which was really fun. And yeah, so I've branched out since then and learned how to trust myself in terms of like abstracts, because before I did more of realistic paintings. So this collection was a really big step for me to really come out of my comfort zone.
This is one of the most enjoyable exhibitions that I've curated because the artist herself, she's very dynamic, she's very explorative, and she's very curious. So the kind of mind and the kind of personality of the artist goes a long way in determining how I feel about the exhibition. So I love every exhibition I curate equally, but some are more equal than others, meaning I really enjoyed curating this exhibition. I've known Jessica for a while. I've known her since she was in school. She used to come to Terra Culture as a viewer and as a fan and as an enthusiast. And now she's here as an artist and an exhibiting artist at that. She's exhibited abroad already. This exhibition, she's had it abroad. So she's already well-traveled, and I'm very proud and happy to curate this exhibition.
I've watched her grow, right from sketching and drawing. Even though I was against fine arts initially, I thought she was going to do something like law, or she was going to do some other, even literature, deep, because she's very good in her phonics and everything. Then she said she wanted to do this. Family pressure, my larger family. I'm not talking of my immediate family, my larger family, they were not so happy about it. And she was, as we were criticizing her, she was getting very angry. She was not happy with any of us. So at a stage I said, look, I carry the bulk. I have a responsibility as a father to make her happy. So we let her loose. And in getting loose, it's looking like the sky is the limit now for her.
Through expressive color and thoughtful composition, these pieces examine the intersection of memory and the soul, charting a journey of vulnerability and quiet transformation.
I wanted to highlight the different ways that memory is like non-linear. It takes time, it lingers, and then I also wanted to showcase the different strengths that we have as women, resilience, and the importance of individuality and trusting oneself and really taking the time to reflect and learn about who we are, what we love, as well as just building that positive community and safe space to be happy.
The work is so amazing. When I saw, because there are some I've seen, some I'm just seeing, so I was like, wow, you did this, and I just thank God for everything, because it's an inspiration, it's a talent given to her, and she just draws what she thinks about, what she, imagines. It's just from the mind. Yeah.
Each work holds its own emotional presence, while contributing to a wider conversation around femininity, diaspora, and self-representation in contemporary art.
Color was a big part of the collection. I wanted to highlight different types of shades. So, for example, there's this painting that is titled Raspberry. I used more of pink tone, so it feels very monochromatic. And then the title as well, some people like raspberries, some people don't like raspberries. And then the meaning behind the painting is, being very comfortable to be who you are, not fully listening to the outside voices, not allowing yourself to conform, just allowing yourself to be happy. And then the contrast with that is titled Muted Bloom. So because the paintings, a lot of them have that floral element to it, I also wanted to showcase the aftermath of when women listen to those outside voices and they don't really live their life as they're supposed to, so they get lost in themselves. And with that, the colors are very dim, and dull. So I use like colors to really highlight like the stories behind the paintings.
I have lots of striking colors here, lots of orange, vibrant colors, red, which shows different hues, color hues. It shows inner strength. It shows lots of, diversity. It shows also a conquering spirit, a spirit that is very powerful. And so far so good. The colors overall is vibrant. It's really beautiful, very thoughtful.
In every layer of paint, Ajuyah finds a story of belonging, a visual exploration of how the body holds the weight of history and the strength of the future.